In this video, I'll show you how you can create a Google RSVP form. You can do this for your own event completely for free. You can invite people to it and have them RSVP if they're going to come or not. So I'm going to show you what you need to do here from start to finish to get a very simple and easy, and most importantly, a functional RSVP page. So go to Google and we need to head over to Google Forms. You can do that by just typing in forms in the search engine, or if you go to Google Apps in the top right hand corner, provided you're logged in, you can then scroll down and then you should see Google Forms, which you can click on. Now, once you've clicked on it, you'll see any existing forms that you've created. If you want to create a new one from scratch, I recommend you use this RSVP template because it's already going to have some questions and we can add any others that we need. So once you've clicked on it, straight away, it's going to prompt you to change the title, Coding and Coffee. This is going to be a coding and coffee event. You can enter in your event address here, so you can go ahead and customize this and obviously enter in your own custom address and even any notes. And we will highlight this and make this bold. Now you can customize this as much as you want. I'm just going to show you the basics here that you are going to really want to customize and some technical stuff that you do need to understand. So what I would first do, before we go ahead and edit or worry about any of these questions, is go to Settings and then go to Form Defaults. And by default, it may be on Verified or Responder Input. So collect email addresses by default. You want to change this to Do Not Collect. If you've put it to Verified, people will only be able to fill out your Google form if they have a Google account or if they're signed in. With an RSVP form, you want someone to be able to fill it out without them having to jump through a lot of hurdles. You need to make it easy, so put this to Do Not Collect. Then where it says responses, click on this downwards arrow and just make sure this is also on Do Not Collect. Here where it says limit to one response, also uncheck this, because if you've got this checked, again, they're going to have to sign into their Google account. You may not think this is a big deal, but if someone doesn't have a Google account or they're not logged in, they might not go through the process of filling out this form because it is too much hassle. Okay, so now let's look at the aesthetics and we'll also look at the questions as well. So the default question being, can you attend? You want a yes or no. Then the second default question is going to be, what are the names of people attending? I would change this to what are the full names. And I'm even going to highlight this and we'll make this bold. Now you can change this from paragraph to short answer, which I think is better. And I'm also going to click on this button and make this required. How did you hear about this event? If this is relevant, you can keep it. If it isn't relevant, you can click on it and then you can click on this delete question icon. You can undo by going to undo in the top right hand corner. You can also go ahead and create your own questions. So if you click add question, it will then make one appear and you can move it up and down. You can then enter in the question, choose if you want multiple choice, checkbox, drop down, short answer or paragraph, and again this is going to depend on the question. For me, I'm going to delete this and I'll just keep this one here, comments and or questions, and we'll make that so it isn't required. Now let's change the header here. If we go to customize theme in the top right, you can then go to header and click choose image. Here you can use a theme. You can go ahead and upload your own image. You can go through your Google Photos or Google Drive if you've got an image saved there, or you can go to Google Images, and that's what I did. I just searched for comedy night in the intro, but right now I'll just search coffee. This one looks great with a laptop and a coffee. That will work. And we can go ahead and click save. There we go. Now we've got this, and a lot of times it's going to change the actual theme color to match your image. You can go and actually change this yourself, add a custom color, or change it to one of these recommended. Again, with the background, you can change this too. I'll keep it on this white theme. And now we're pretty much all done. But to share it, we would just go to this link icon and you just want to make sure that you publish it. Make sure that it's available to anyone with the link. And then you can just simply go to the link icon. You may want to shorten it and then copy this link. You can now share this link with anyone. And when they go to the link, they'll see the whole event, and they can go ahead and fill this out and answer. Once they've done that, they can submit. And there we go. It's going to thank them for their response. And you'll receive the response here in the responses tab, just like so.